Good evening, everyone. I apologize. We've had some technical difficulties getting the stream started, but it's nice to have our evening start off with a nice game of Southeastern Oklahoma State University Overwatch. Now, first map, capture point. Capture, hold a point for the percentage marked on screen. We are in Helios on the well map. Southeastern. Lots of technical difficulties this night. Still working through some.
Hey there.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Do not fear, for growth is always painful.
If anybody asks, I was never here.
Okay, now that is the end of the technical issues, everybody. Welcome to Overwatch. Now, Southeastern has already taken round one of the first map against Oklahoma City University, rolling out on the ruins section of the Helios map. Now we have Spacemaker playing Freya here, trying to get some long shots in, maybe against that soldier right there. Two characters will be dueling at each other, nice to see. Unfortunately, missing all the shots on the enemy's end. Roller FPC, but going over to Kiriko, we see a nice softer healing side of the comp, making sure everybody stays in there, stays well fed. So up front we have Domina the tank, played by Fluff Nuggets. Right now they're just keeping everybody, keeping the entire enemy team back, making sure that they don't jump on the point whatsoever. Jetpack Cat in the back here, played by Dark Fox.
Something that isn't played as much as normal. Much competitive use as I've seen.
Yeah, Jetpack Cat gets banned every time. I have no idea if it's a joke or if the Overwatch communities really like that, but I see some people really hate this cat, and I don't see it. He's cute and he's very effective at what he does, in my opinion.
Very. Especially if it's used...
That cat is a she, I apologize.
Oh, my bad.
Well, that was me, you got it wrong first. Oh, but Fox going on for the pick. Yeah, you especially have to be very wary about the Jetpack Cat, because she can just come in and rock you and you wouldn't have any other clue. But then again, she is just as vulnerable. See if we can get our spectate back on Fluff Nuggets.
Is that it? Nope.
Close enough.
There we go.
Oh, the other way.
That not.
Oh, that's Dr. Fox. Oh,
Where's
that's
that?
the wrong thing again.
What is going on? There we go.
All
There we
right.
go.
Further technical difficulties are over. Glad to be back. Okay, so we see this upfront defense from Southeastern. They haven't even given a single lick of percentage to the enemy team, which is really refreshing to see. Not that this isn't the norm, but it's nice to see good team-centered, dominating gameplay. Really setting your name up there. Oh yeah, Fluff goes down. Okay.
And the team start trying to get the...
Okay, CU we'll be able to take some stuff on the point. Let us go to... Oh, that's a team wipe. That's unfortunate. But a team wipe like this will allow Southeastern to regroup together. I see a potential play here from Domina facing a cliff edge. But no, Hazard goes away. He's not gonna fall for that off-map stuff. Even then, he could get back on like 3 different ways. Domina's very segmented, very strong. Not a lot of things can reach through it, only stuff that can pierce barriers. Oh, but the soldier Nano forced to back off, but he picked.
What a good way to get.
Yes, picked.
as Fluffy Nuggets go down.
But unfortunately, Domina goes down. Yep. Okay, Southeastern is getting slowly picked apart right here, but a next week respawn wave has gone through. The healers will be back in just a second. Domina up here. OKCU is gathered all around the point, prepping their defenses, waiting for Southeastern to launch their attack. Hazard on the outside, sending in steady damage. Not enough to pick out right, but enough to send a, hey, you shouldn't mess with this message. Nearly picked off himself. Additional pressure by Genji's blade. Oh, he gets smoked. Domina hits a headshot on the Ana in the backline, forcing her to move off. Oh, and Zen is either knocked off the map or he just moves off there himself. I don't know, maybe you saw something shiny down there. What do you think?
Well, it could either go either way, but I think they're trying to get everything put back and they're trying to get the win. And I think they're getting it right here.
Of course, Domino with the hold that hazard didn't really have a chance. Lucio trying his best, but the knockback is too strong. Southeastern's in overtime, and it doesn't look like OKC's going to be able to do anything about it.
That is.
And just like that,
that is.
Match goes to Southeastern.
What a quick way to get the game done.
Absolutely, yeah, they were absolutely cooking. I'm proud of our Savage Storm gamers.
Of course.
Yeah, very nice to see.
They must have been practicing a lot to figure out all the game plans right there to figure out what to do.
All right, so as we hop back into the lobby here. Yep. Switches to the okay. All right. That's me. Hello, everybody. I'm Robert Denning.
I'm Colin.
Yeah, and we'll be calling the game tonight for Southeastern Overwatch. So we did have some minor technical difficulties in the start, but the stream is going well and solid. Southeastern wins the first map, Ilios. So let's score 1-0 your Savage Storm. I'm feeling very optimistic about this. This is a very, very dominating win by Southeastern. Not much progress was able to be done for OKCU.
Easy, quick, not that hard for them at all.
Yeah, especially that Domina and the Jetpack Cat. These new characters that Overwatch released really seem to revitalize the game. I've been playing it a lot more lately.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of fun. And before we go into further matches, I would first like to go through the sponsors and the socials. It's always nice to have these companies supporting us and our socials to where we can have these broadcasts for you to watch our esports team go out and give it their best. So first I'd like to plug the socials on Instagram at SESportsHQ, on X at SESportsHQ, and on YouTube at SESports, which the HQ isn't necessary because they don't need it. So we have our roster right here as well. I'll go over that after I read the sponsors. We have Choctaw Careers, FatCap.gg, and of course the Media Depot, and First United Bank as well. I had to get confirmation on that one, but it's nice to see they're still here. I'm a fan. So we got the roster right here. I apologize for not reading this earlier. Again, technical difficulties, but those are over now and the stream is on. So we have Allocade on DPS, Spacemaker on DPS as well. DPS, of course, meaning damage per second. These are the frontline fighters aiming to do the most damage to the enemy team in order to seize whatever objective is on hand. And so we have Fluff Nuggets as our tank. This Overwatch comp is 5 versus 5, meaning there's going to be 2 damage players, 1 tank, and 2 healers. Now the tank, when you hear tank, you think something bulky, something that has a lot of armor, something that can take hits. and you would apply that to Overwatch, and you'd be exactly right. Yeah, Fluff Nuggets, the tank player, taking all the damage, usually putting up shields.
One of our best players at this game too, that I know of.
Yeah, we saw the evidence last round. And then to round it off on support, we have Robotic Cat and Dark Fox. Now, I'm very familiar with Dark Fox, playing Rivals. He's a bit of a big role player. I think he can do anything, but
Of course.
you know, it's very, very nice to see that we have the proper players on the proper spots tonight. Very excited. Have to position the Michael phone correctly. Whoa, what if I send it up here? Uh-oh. That's not good. Hey, you glad to see the technical difficulties are back?
Hi guys.
See if I can have the mic be above the thing. Hello. Oh.
As we get right into the game.
All right, now we're getting it started with a push map. This map, of course, being Esperanza. Now, we can't spectate anybody yet, unfortunately. So, we'll be able to get back there and get the game full screen, and I'll be able to explain what all is going on this map.
Of course.
Game it, win. Full game it.
There we go.
All right, here we are. So, this map, Esperanza. Oh, they haven't picked their characters yet.
Not yet, but I think they're about to.
Whenever they do.
Ready
Here we go.
for battle.
All right, get the spectating started. So, there's a robot in the middle of the map, and there's a set path that the robot can travel on. You want your team to take control of the robot and have it push that barricade over to their side of the map. And that's all there is to this map. At the top of the screen, you'll see a bar. That's the progress for each team's robot. There's one checkpoint throughout the map in which the spawn is set either further or closer to where the endpoint's going to be. So, first off, we have Jetpack Cat carrying our Winston, the giant scientist with the electric gun. And engagements like this, you see the healer, of course, healing the tank. Who's basically a bullet sponge. It's very important for the tank to, of course, tank lots of damage. So we have Diva putting a little pressure on our Jetpack Cat. Not too much that Fox can't handle though. Man's a trooper. So that attack by Diva on the cat did not work. But we have Space Maker as Emery slowly picking apart their damage dealers, forcing them to retreat. They had to take a little break from the front line to go into the back line to hunt down Genji. They were able to do it, but the position that Southeastern gains pushing that robot is not to be scoffed at. Let's go back to the fight. Okay, well, back to a different part of the fight.
There we go.
That'll do. All right, here's Kiriko trying to fend off the soldier from the top bridge. Looks like it works, but maybe that was just repositioning by that soldier. Winston on the front line. Southeastern still pushing the robot. OKCU. Whoa, Kiriko with the flank. And the headshot on Soldier with, I'm sorry, that is Cassidy, not the soldier. Cassidy the cowboy. Kiriko going over the bridge, not able to make it in time to save Winston though. Getting a headshot on Ana, that'll make her think twice. So Southeastern has a one-man disadvantage right now. Their tank is not here. All right, Fluff Nuggets back in the fight. It is going to take him a second to roll out, but he should be coming back with just fine speed. Now, OKCU is beginning to push their robot. As long as Southeastern's pushed it further by the end of the game, then Southeastern will win. So,
But they do have about like 7 minutes to try to regain the lead and keep the lead as much as possible.
Oh yeah, push matches are notoriously long. Not that I complain though.
No, it's good to watch some good.
Absolutely incredible pick on Ana by our Winston. Elo and Fox drags the other healer over to him. Man, we
That
love
was smart strategy.
we
right
love seeing
there.
that. Yeah, that Zenyatta was fed to Winston on a silver platter. Southeastern takes demanded control of the robot, and they're able to just start moving it. That soldier can't really have enough time or space to get a pick off, and Southeastern slowly begins moving into the latter side of the map.
We got 4 ults already, 4 of them.
Yeah, about to reach the checkpoint, and here Southeastern is already at the enemy team's checkpoint. Seems to be a very one-sided game so far.
Oh yeah.
Which I would absolutely love to commend the Southeastern roster for putting their best in this game and delivering so far. I love seeing it. So the Winston primal ult, over 1,000 health, plenty of knockback, plenty of jumps. He's going crazy with it. He's already killed 2. Oh, and then Baptista's not able to escape. D.Va has too much health for Winston to really do anything about, but she's not able to save any of her teammates. Winston just ignores her, goes straight into their mushy back line.
Very good on their end, making some good strategies out here tonight.
Yeah, there's incredible Winston gameplay. Let's start switching up the spectating a little. Let's get some screen time for our other Southeastern friends out there.
Of course.
Genji has the blade ready. Oh yeah, here it comes. Seems we switched at just the right time.
Oh, yeah.
Zap goes down immediately. Oh, Sen follows up by dying as well. Yep, D.Va's forced out of her mech. Now
And they were down.
Yep.
He got all 4 of them.
Slowly getting smoked. We can see, I don't know if...
I think they're all pushed back.
No, they can't hear me. I can discuss this. That soldier crouching in the back line, not really adding much value. Genji's just going over there to keep him distracted. But, you know, while that's going on, it's basically a 4v4, which we know Southeastern can take a handle of. They've been doing that this entire game. Now all teams seem to be back in correct order, except the Genji and Soldier are still 1v1ing. Let's switch that spectating around some more.
There we go.
All right, let's go to Dark Fox's Jetpack Cat. Oh, picked off by Baptiste. Oh, but the slash. With the damage over time effect, Baptiste is not able to escape and goes down. Baptiste has really been getting hunted this game.
Oh yeah.
It's very nice to see Southeastern's tenacity whenever it comes to making sure that those healers go down and stay down. Now Dark Fox is back really quickly because, you know, it's a cat with a jetpack. You're gonna be really fast.
Oh yeah.
And Permanent Flight is a really big player in that. Kiriko with the headshot kunais. Those two, so much damage.
Oh yeah.
I'd say it's rather funny. Winston with the ult again.
A lot of ults going out
Yes.
quickly.
OKCU nearly wiped. Southeastern with barely a few meters left to go, pushing the robot. It seems this game's going to be over before we know it.
Yeah. And right now, they're right there, and right now... Okay.
Oh, wait, spectate Fox. Ah, never mind.
Guess not. They're pushing it back.
Yeah, here. Let's go to our, yeah, let's go to Genji.
Here we go, sorry.
That's fine. Genji's trying to climb up to that Zen, but a lot of damage there, so he just ignores that, goes for Sojourn instead. Sojourn, unable to move her neck, is picked off. Now Soldier is running away like brave Sir Robin before him. It doesn't really seem like any of them are willing to step up to Southeastern. The Soldier keeps on taking a few shots and retreating, but that's not nearly enough to kill anybody. If Southeastern can hold this lead for the rest of the game, that should be an easy 2-0 Southeastern.
Oh yeah.
Now, an OKCU player switched to Hazard, which was the choice they went with last time on Ilios, but the way things have been going, I don't know if this is going to be great in the long term. It might be too late for a character swap such as this, because the ult, whenever you switch characters, the charge you have on your ultimate is reset to
nothing.
basically nil. So we just have Southeastern holding space and just, you know, chewing and eating clock. They can really be fat with all this time they got.
We got an ult ready for him. Let's see if he uses it right here to help.
It's not even necessary. OKCU gets wiped again. They might be able to just push in the robot right here, right now.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's back except for Baptiste, which is how it's been going most of the time. Stove switches to Widow, which I guess is just a novelty. I have no idea what's going to be able to be done here, especially because Genji's got the blade. Stove sitting in the corner like me during hide and seek. Genji still in the back line. Baptiste with the desperate window, but it is, of course, a window to Southeastern's victory. Good match. Southeastern Savage Storm 2-0.
10-player kill streak. That's perfect.
And we have the nice fight song going on. Play of the game, of course, being Winston. The one where he didn't even have to use his ultimate. Very impressive to see. It's okay. Hey, can I see it? Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. So this one's pure face cam. We'll switch it back to the game in a second. But what we've been seeing so far is almost complete domination by the Savage Storm.
Oh, yeah.
They're not allowing OKCU any room to breathe, and I think it's very comforting if we're going to see that W tonight. Which
it could be quick too.
yeah, I think it could very much be in the cards for tonight. Southeastern has been doing incredible, especially the healing and the tank play, and not to mention. That Genji never needed to be a frontline hero even once.
No.
He was just going and menacing those healers. I think that Baptiste had to worry about doing more damage than healing.
Oh yeah.
Very rough to see. But I'd like to go through our sponsors again as well, since they are nice enough to help us out with all of our esports, and their support is very very valuable. So I would like to thank Chalk Talk Careers, the Media Depot, FatCap.gg, and First United Bank here in Durant, Oklahoma. And Goes to Academy. I apologize, I forgot about that one. But you can't be imperfect 100% of the time. So, I'd also like to plug the socials on X at sesports.hq. No dot right there, I apologize. At sesportshq. YouTube at sesports. And Instagram at sesportshq. So, what else do we got going on from this last push map? It really was a push from Southeastern.
Oh yeah, very good push.
Yeah, okay, so you only got 11 meters, which is really rough to see, but you know, Southeastern, going on relentless offense that entire game, they never, so you never really had the opportunity to get more than 11 meters.
They were just tearing them apart, pick 1 by 2.
Yeah. So both teams are discussing what map's about to be played next, what mode's about to be played next. Yeah, we can go on a short intermission right now. So we'll be back with you shortly. All right, welcome back, everybody. Match number 3 about to begin here. So, this is the Shambali Monastery. This is a payload map, which means this little truck right here will be pushed by an offensive team and held down by a defensive team. The offensive team wants this cart to go down its assigned path. Make sure it reaches the end. There will be several checkpoints along the way, and the defense wants to make sure that cart goes nowhere. So, yes. Let's hop over to our team.
There is 2 rounds to this. One defense, one attacks, and it swaps on the other side. Give the other team a chance to either tie the game or get it.
All right. So, Southeastern's roster of characters this time is slightly different from what it was last game. We have Fluff Nuggets returning as Domina, whom he played in the first round on Ilios. Allocate as Vendetta, very fiery character, carries a sword, does damage with the sword, which is very surprising, only to 2 people maybe. And here the fighting starts. Now Vendetta's going along a flank path, so I'm gonna see if I can switch to, yes, Emery here, who's trying to pick off the Echo flying through the sky. Oh, that Zenyatta lands several orbs in a row. Oh yeah, of course. I would also like to thank Prime, yes, for being in the chat and supporting us tonight. It's always lovely to see.
Of course. It's been always on each of our streams, supporting the club.
Yeah, we love that. So, Southeastern making very gradual progress. Payload progress is usually slow, but you know, the teams haven't been wiped yet. But Southeastern is putting enough damage and pressure to coerce OKCU into running away, which is just as valuable as getting kills. Unfortunately, Fluff is hunted down, so it is a 4v4. But Emery almost immediately picks off OKCU's Juno afterwards, so everything's pretty much equalized. Emery with the angle. If that shield goes away, let's get back into the fight here.
There we go, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, switch to Robocat since we can't get any closer.
Vendetta taking the flank route, but a lot of shots thrown at her, but her sword can block him. Very nice to see. Now here comes Vendetta. On the truck. Oh, trying to slash a tank. Not much damage is done. It's just almost immediately picked off. A little rough, but as we go to Emery in the back line here. Oh, but here comes a flank by OKCU. That flank almost rescinded almost immediately. They did some damage and they dipped, which is a very acceptable strategy. Very good. But Emery forcing Zenyatta to pop ult. It will not be there in a later team fight, but Echo, a lot of damage being done to her as she copies Domina, tries to get some value out of it, but none to be seen. Emery has his ult, no idea if he's gonna try and use it here or not. We see him going along that little back route. There could be a chance here, but I don't think it will be taken. 56 health, he has to duck away. Let's see if we can switch our spectating around a little bit. To Fluff Nuggets, our Domina. Now we saw a tank fight go in Fluff Nuggets' favor, which has been a constant theme throughout the night as Southeastern grabs the first checkpoint. Soldier running away like brave Sir Robin before him. Zenyatta slowly crawling along, but oh my goodness, that Zenyatta might just be picked off by Domina, but he was able to get away. Now there's a little bit of downtime for our heroic Savage Storm players who are on the cart, but they're able to pull forward it and save Domina from certain doom. Very nice to see. Yeah, the 2 Dominas are just throwing their prisms at each other from the corner,
Like
throwing all
match right there.
throwing all their cooldowns at each other. Oh, and that Soldier 76 not able to get away. I have no idea if that soldier chose the serum or to keep his healing pod, but I think that if he kept this area of effect healing, it would have turned out better for him. Juno tries to fly away, but is stopped almost immediately. Southeastern really clearing up all the stragglers here. I don't even think Echo's going to be able to get away. And I'm correct. Southeastern grabs the second checkpoint. And wow, it really looks like this might be over in a few minutes.
Agreed.
Soldier 76 still trying to prevent the complete domination from Southeastern, but I'm not very convinced.
We still have so much time.
Almost 3.5 minutes to get that cart down. A very respectable amount of time, but if one or two team fights go wrong, Southeastern might have a rough go of it if OKCU is able to pull together. Let's see if we can switch our spectating to Genji. He has his blade ready.
Alright.
Oh, with the spray, you know what's about to go down. Genji going along the flank route. I think we're about to see an incredible blade play. Yep, here's the start. Ana, no movement abilities, not able to get away at all. That Zenyatta's invincible. He knew what was up, so Allocated is not able to get any more value out of that blade. But still, a very scary sight to see if you're anybody that ain't his teammates.
Yep. You got
4 meters left on the cart. Zenyatta still unable to pick off Allocated. Soldier not doing much. Echo tries to copy Domina. Still no luck. Picked off in the air. And that is game Southeastern.
And they have so much time left too. So
I apologize. That is not game Southeastern. I'm a quick play warrior, as they call it. I'm very much a casual player myself. I don't think I could even face one of the Southeastern players. But as for right now, Southeastern has gone the full route on offense. With 2 minutes and 29 left on the clock, so they've been absolutely torching the other team so far. Incredibly nice to see. But now they take their turn on defense. We could see a potential switch in characters. Some are better on defense. Some are better on offense. So we might see Southeastern switch to a more bunker style of play where they try and keep anyone from flanking or taking any movement routes that might give OKCU any lick of an advantage. We can see the character rosters on the top corners of the screen. On our top right, we have Southeastern over here prepping their defenses, but on the left we see characters for OKCU all with one movement ability, at least one movement ability, except for Domina, the tank. Lucio can of course skate on walls. Kiriko teleporting to her teammates very urgently. Echo can fly, and Ashe has a shotgun that sends her back. So, let's see if we can spectate Fluff Nuggets. Yes. Tank on the forefront of it all, hiding behind buildings, not really wanting to waste any cooldowns to take any damage that's really unnecessary to defend from. OKCU pushing up the cart, using it as a natural barrier, which is a very smart but very, very common move. Players on offense or defense might want to use the cart itself, see if they can get any kind of hold from it. It seems the entire OKCU team is trying to push and gain that ground on the high balcony. Domina trying to chase after Ashe, but it's not gonna work. Domina is alone by herself on the cart. Let's see if we can spectate Sojourn now. F5. No, that's Lucio. Sorry. There we go. Here we go. Sojourn, high-powered energy rifle, the ability to move very quickly. Domina unable to get the pick. Allocate escapes, seemingly too easy. Now, OKCU's pushing up real well, but they're not taking the cart with them, which is honestly a rookie mistake, because in a cart pushing map, you want to take the cart with you. Now, I don't know if their plan is to take the cart with them or not, but so far it doesn't seem that way. Okay, now they are on the cart, which is a refreshing sight to see. Southeastern prepping their defenses for the second team fight. a very respectable amount of ground has been gained by OKCU, pushing Southeastern back to not exactly a checkpoint, but the next little mini area of the map. Ash scooting forward, but nearly smacked in the face by Sojourn's energy gun. Still happens anyway because Allocate is on the scene. And now Sojourn has a flank, destroys Baptiste's lamp immediately. That Baptiste nearly had no hope.
4 ults ready and soon to be a 5th. And it's all...
Oh yeah, Southeastern with 4 ults ready. The only one not ready is Dark Fox, whose ultimate is still dangerously close to being ready.
You could see all 5 unleash in one go.
I don't know if it'll be in one go unless Southeastern feels like having extra fun. This doesn't seem like too stressful of a match for him so far.
I mean, there's already a minute and 25 to go. And they're pushing them back very far back. You can't get very far.
Oh yeah. Yep, with just one mag of Sojourn's rifle, Spacemaker is able to namesake make space. 1 minute left on OKCU's push. They have time for maybe 1 or 2 more team fights before this goes Southeastern's way.
Switch it to...
Go ahead and switch it to Fluff.
There we go, there's Fluff.
Here we are. We have the spectating point of Fluff, the tank, aka Domina. Sending her ultimate out. Catches Lucio. Oh, yep. It smothers him entirely. Oh, Baptiste smacked to the floor, not able to get any value there. Domina pushing him back. If OKCU has any hope of extending the match tonight, they're going to have to regroup really fast and stack themselves on that cart like it's a World War I trench battle.
But to be honest, I don't think they can.
Well, I think if they force it enough, they'll be able to force an overtime period, see if they can have a last stand on that cart. Yeah, they're able to make it to the cart quite easily and contest it. But the way this is going, I have no idea if they're going to be able to finish the checkpoint or not. Yeah, Lucio pushed off by Domina.
And that's game.
Yeah, that's the last thing that Lucio saw before Domina goes off to skin chinchillas. And that is game Southeastern.
Oh yeah. That was...
And thank you, Jonathan Busser, for becoming a Southeastern Overwatch team supporter. You're making a very good choice. The evidence, of course, being this game you're seeing before your very eyes. Play the game by Allocate. As Genji doing a bunch of damage, getting that pick on Baptiste that I saw earlier. So, very, very, very quick, very well fought win, almost routine for Southeastern tonight. Let's see if we can bring in Fluff Nuggets for an interview. Of course. I want to ask him what's been going on, because that was good to watch.
Of course it was. That was like very, very fun.
Yeah. Southeastern put in the work, and W's like that happen when you put in the work. So
And you don't see this
just a second. All right. My favorite outer space scientist, Fluff Nuggets, on tank. That was incredible. What I really loved seeing was that Winston gameplay on the push map. You getting play of the game, but being able to make all these incredible plays even without using your ultimate. Maybe can you take me through that play of the game right there?
Well, I mean, they ran a very viable comp most of the time because they were on Ana's in. And I mean, we know we have a really, really good Genji. We have a very good Monkey. So, I mean, we just set up our splits, told our backline to live. And, I mean, we just collapse on their backline every time. And it works.
It's a very good strategy right there.
Oh, yeah. Something that I would also like to ask. I also saw during that push map that the other team's Baptiste was getting swamped like the entire game. It's a prime strategy to like hit the supports, right? Make sure that they can't do anything to help their team. And seeing Fox serve that Zen on a silver platter.
I mean, what can I say? My supports are great. So, I mean, they make it easy for me.
I'm definitely inclined to agree with you. Okay. And is there anything else you would like to add?
Nothing much. I mean, on to the next one.
All right. You heard it here, folks. On to the next game for Southeastern. I'm Robert Denning,
I'm calling.
and that'll be all for Savage Storm Esports. Good night.